How long until that Sanderson acquisition is going to be finished, Ross?
Well, all the closing papers should be ready for signature at the end of the week.
Okay, good. We need to do a cost analysis on that, by the way.
Why, are you considering dismantling some departments?
Yep, sure am. Got any ideas?
Well, from what I saw, their distribution network could be streamlined.
Good. Well, let's take a look at all the figures, and then we'll figure it out later. Okay? Any other business pending?
No, that just about covers it.
Wait a minute. Let's discuss the topic that we're here for. Come on. There's got to be some way that we can stop Alan Michael's wedding.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
Hello, Blake. There you are. Did you have trouble?
No, well, the traffic, but I hope that you haven't been waiting for me.
You want a cup of coffee?
Sure.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's figure out where we are here. What's going on at home?
Well, today the bride-to-be has gone to fetch her possessions and bring them back to my house. I'm looking forward to a cascade of synthetic fabrics and tasteful velvet wall hangings.
Frank! Come on, does it work?
Okay, so, where do we start?
I don't know. I don't even know if this is worth the trip.
Oh, come on, there has to be something you want to take with you.
Well, nothing from this hellhole is going to look right in the mansion.
House, remember? It's a house.
The house. The house you could float a ship in. All right, I'm going to check out the bedroom. Would you see if there's a box in the kitchen for me?
All right. You want me to get that?
Yeah, it could be Papa. Sometimes he forgets his keys. Sometimes he forgets he lives here. He thinks he's visiting friends. Hi.
Hi.
I hope you don't mind. We asked the butler at Alexandria's where you would be.
Yeah, we heard about the wedding. Maybe we should talk.
Good morning.
Hi.
Come on in. Well, not a good morning, huh?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I can tell. What's bothering you?
Are you in love with the guy or what?
What?
Now, you heard what I said. From what I gather, it's a legitimate question.
Good morning, Princess. I've just raided the garden.
Princess, Mindy?
It's what my daddy calls me. One more time. Damn, Reva, think, where is he?
Where is who?
Oh, Rusty, thank God you're here.
Well, I came over as soon as I could. You sounded like a crazy woman.
I need to talk to you, but did Alan see you?
No, he's... I don't know.
Oh, God, I've been going nuts trying to get him out of here.
Why shouldn't Alan know I'm here?
It's not important. I need your help with Joshua, and Alan has... Well, he's asked me to just butt out.
But you haven't.
I can't.
What's wrong?
All hell's broken loose. Josh was on a real rampage about this Sonny and Will thing.
What has he done?
Well, I don't know.
What is the problem, then?
Rusty, you should have seen him. I am scared to death.
Sounds like he believed you about Sonny and Will and their affair.
He was so quiet and so controlled, and I've seen that look in his eyes before, Rusty, and somebody's going to get hurt.
Sounds like he already has.
I am talking bloodshed. Somebody could end up dead.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Advil for headaches, muscle aches, fever, backaches. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Reva, don't you think you're letting your imagination run away with you a little bit here?
You didn't see him.
Do you want me to talk to him?
You can't talk to him. We can't find him.
Where did you look?
He'd scheduled a flight to Venezuela, but the plane never took off. I just found that out this morning. I've been trying to call him ever since.
So he decided not to go.
Yeah. Maybe he was so mad at Sonny, he didn't know what he might do.
Now, is it just the affair with Will we're talking about?
Just?
Well, I mean, does Josh now think Sonny tried to kill Jeffries?
Do you? It doesn't matter. I know what we both think.
Ongoing investigation.
Don't give me that detective stuff. Rusty, we're in trouble here. Thank God Joshua doesn't suspect Sonny of murder. It's bad enough he's in bad enough shape knowing that his wife had an affair with his best friend.
Oh, Reva, how did you expect him to take the news?
I don't know. I didn't think, okay?
You tried to get him to believe this more than once. You surely thought about the consequences, right?
It was the truth, wasn't it? He had a right to know.
And so now he does.
And I'm the one who put him in hell.
No, I didn't say that.
I did. I know that, Rusty. And I wish that I could just make the whole mess disappear.
Well, it's too late, sister. You've opened Pandora's box.
Boy, am I glad I called you. You are an enormous help.
What do you want me to say? You did what you thought was right. Now Josh has got to do what he thought was right. You knew something was bound to happen once he believed you.
I knew he'd be upset. But I thought he'd tell that snake of a wife to get her skinny butt out. I never expected this.
Expected what? Now, listen, all we know is that Josh is mad and he hasn't contacted anyone.
Yeah, but I've got to find him. I've got to try to calm him down.
Reva, you're the one that needs to calm down. Now, let it be. Give it a little time.
Rusty, we don't have time. Joshua left yesterday with a gun.
Did you find that box?
No, sorry.
I'll look for it.
We were just getting Harley's things together.
Well, do you mind if we come in?
No. Come on right in. Thanks. So, how are your classes?
Pretty good. Finally getting those journalism classes that I wanted.
Mine are okay. In fact, Phaser's in my English lit class. Never a dull moment.
Really? How is Phaser?
Well, he seems okay. Torturing Marcy, but what else is new?
Harley, I think you've been rude enough. We get the idea. Why don't you come over here and sit down with us?
Oh, Michael, does your aunt have anything with the royal family on it?
She has things from the royal family.
Oh, well, that's fine then. So, guys, what's the scoop? What? Well, I know you guys didn't come here for a social call. You guys heard about the wedding, and you decided to come over here and save us from ourselves, right? No.
Yeah.
These two are playing it to the hilt.
Are you sure they're not really serious about each other?
They're serious about getting Alan Michael's trust fund, and that's about it.
And turning it over to Alan. You're still worried about that, I suppose.
Well,
Alan claims to want no part of it.
well, he's also the one that's helping the happy couple plan their ceremony. Let's just take a minute. What can we do? Let's think about this. Now, there's got to be something that we can do to trip them up. Now that we have them both, where we can keep an eye on them. Harley's at the mansion.
The house.
Have you seen any sign of them dropping this act?
She and Alan Michael appeared genuinely happy together.
Well, she's a good actress. Are they going to class?
Not only is Alan Michael attending class, but he's dropping by the office afterwards. He says he wants to stay current on everything that's going on.
You're not letting him get near anything sensitive, are you?
Of course not.
Philip, aren't you being paranoid? Maybe the boy genuinely wants to learn something.
Yeah, maybe the boy wants to take it right on back to dear old Dad, too. Who's the one that's steamrolling this wedding
Alan
along?
Michael isn't experienced enough to know what he's looking at. Plus, he'd be the first person we'd suspect. No. If Alan were looking for a spy, believe me, he'd choose more carefully.
I agree. Besides, anything in my department eventually lands up in the newspapers anyway.
Okay, let's concentrate on the wedding.
Look, don't look at me like I'm some kind of boogeyman who can only think about stopping Alan. My main concern in this is Alan Michael.
Oh, that's very apparent.
Come on, Alex. Nobody wants this wedding. It's obvious to all of us that it would be a disaster for Alan Michael.
A lonely, meddlesome woman who has no life or love of her own. A woman who has nothing better to do than tamper with the good fortune of her relatives.
On Alex?
I've been thinking. I've decided not to fight Alan Michael's decision.
Will's just being sweet. We actually played sort of a game last night.
Yeah, I can imagine. Little pin the tail on the donkey, Mindy?
Frank.
Listen, I wasn't talking about him. Overheard some people at the diner talking yesterday and said that you and Rusty had quite a scene at the hospital.
Yeah, we talked. Actually, I yelled.
He still gets to you, huh?
Only because he's a friend who's being a jerk and a fool. I was trying to keep him and Rose back together again. Is that why you came over?
Yeah, and I also wanted to talk about Harley, too.
But you thought I was still carrying a torch for Rusty.
Oh, you should have heard her yesterday, Frank. She really told that guy off.
You don't think I was being out of line, do you?
No. No, as a matter of fact, I think that Rusty can kind of be a jerk sometimes.
I'm with you, pal.
Look, I better get dressed.
Thank you. Beautiful. He's doing real well. He's making progress. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets his memory back real soon.
Listen, I think it's really sweet of you to go through all this trouble.
It's no trouble.
What are you talking about? It's got to be a real drag. I mean, what do? Sit around and talk about old times like 10 minutes ago?
He's not an idiot. Actually, he's quite poetic.
Poetic? Huh. Let's see here. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water.
Stop it. No, you're just being jealous. You're not jealous, are you?
Of him? No. But maybe of the time that you're spending together, yes.
It's been a long time since we've spent some time together.
Too long.
It won't be forever. Just till he gets his memory back.
You think maybe we could hire a babysitter for him?
Ooh.
Well.
I think Mary must have washed this in hot water. You don't think it's shrunk, do you?
Oh, no. We've got to do something about this.
Wait. Aren't those Rusty's clothes?
Yeah. Will's landlord had to donate his clothes to charity. But Rusty's look just isn't going to do.
No, they don't feel like me. Whoever I am.
I've got an idea. Let's go shopping, and we'll get you a whole new wardrobe.
Would that be okay?
Oh, yeah. Well, I might be an executive, but I was an Olympic-class shopper. I would love to.
Frank, would you mind coming along? I could probably use the advice.
Yeah, would you?
Sure, why wouldn't I? I'll take the day off, and, yeah, actually, I really wouldn't mind going to look for some new clothes for Will.
Okay, now, Reva, slow down and tell me everything.
I saw Joshua yesterday in his office. He's been doing some investigating on his own. He was trying to tell me what he'd found out, and I told him to stop. I didn't want to be involved anymore.
And what did you say to that?
He just shut down. He wouldn't even talk to me. So I went back to the office later. He was packing his briefcase, and that's when I saw it.
The gun. In the briefcase. So then he left?
Wanda said he'd ordered the flight to Venezuela. I tried to call HB to warn him, but HB was out on the drill site, and that's when Mindy pounced on me.
Must have been her day for that yesterday.
What?
Nothing. It's gone.
Anyway, she accused me of trying to wreck Josh's marriage. She said that I was trying to destroy Lewis Oil, and she threatened to stop Alan's project deal to get me out.
Just blowing off steam. She would never do it.
I don't even care right now. Finding Joshua is more important than any stupid project. Can't even believe I said that.
Look, it's okay. Now, what did you do after Mindy left?
Oh, Mindy got me so turned around I didn't know what to do. And then Alan came in, and the last thing he wanted to hear about was Joshua. So I kept calling Wanda whenever I could to try to find out if she'd heard anything from him.
Are you sure he left or didn't go to Venezuela?
The plane never took off. He never called to even cancel it.
He might still have gone, Reva.
What?
If he went down to get Sonny, he might not want to have advertised it by using the company plane.
Dear God, Rusty, you don't
Now,
think...
Reva, Don't jump to conclusions, but when I go to the station, I'll check the airlines. Is there any way for us to get a hold of Sonny?
I tried calling the hacienda, hoping that HB would be there, but there was no answer.
Well, flying down and doing something to Sonny doesn't exactly sound like Josh to me.
I almost wish he had. That way I'd at least know that he was with HB and Billy. I mean, they know how to handle him when he gets like this.
Are you sure you've checked everywhere he might be?
1,000,000 times.
Reva, think. You know Josh better than anyone else. Now, if he didn't go after Will or Sonny, what is he doing?
He's going after himself. That's the way it is with Bud. He sits and he thinks things through. He figures it all out. It used to make me crazy. That's it. I know where he is.
Where is he?
The only place he knows.
Where's that?
Hello?
Operator, what number are you dialing?
555-6270.
That number appears to be out of service.
Are they having trouble with the lines?
I will check. Please hold.
Reva, what is going on? Where is he?
The only place he goes when he needs breathing room. Cross Creek.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, we're not sure what the problem is. None of the other phones in that area are experiencing difficulty.
Damn. His phone's out. He's in trouble, Rusty. I can feel it. Get out there.
Whoa, hold on. Hold on. We don't even know he's at Cross Creek.
I know he is. And I know he's in trouble.
Reva, think. Even if he is there, and say you go charging up there, what then? What are you going to say to him?
That he has to drop this thing, that he has to forget about the thing with Sonny and Will.
Forget?
Rusty, I want this whole mess to be over.
Reva, I keep telling you, it's too late. Other people are involved now.
Yeah, but if Josh is willing to forget about it, then why can't everybody else?
I can't. I've got a criminal investigation going here. And Will and Sonny's affair are part of that case.
Well, drop the case, Rusty. Just close it. I mean, you've got pull at the station, right?
Reva, you know I can't do that. Now, if attempted murder has been committed here, I've got to deal with that. Now, come over here and sit down just a minute. You can't exactly go half-cocked over there, now can you?
I know. It's just that I keep seeing Josh up there all alone. Knowing that everyone he trusted is gone. If I could just get a message to him. Otis.
Otis?
Otis! Gustin, the man who lives down the street in this little shack right down the road from Cross Creek. I mean, he looks after the place. He's got to have a key. There it is. Hello? Otis? Hello? Yes, Mrs. Gustin. It's Reva Shane calling. Is Otis there? Well, when he gets back, could you have him call me? Yes, it is very important. In fact, it's an emergency.
No, actually, I've been thinking about it. Maybe I will keep this tray.
Thank you.
Queen Mother has wet rings all over her face, but the horse looks really great. I don't know, it is useful. Don't ever say I didn't do anything for you.
Thanks, Harley.
Look, you guys probably think we're butting in where we don't belong, but I want...
And you'd be right if we were interfering. But we want to wish you luck.
Well, thanks. How'd you hear about it?
Actually, your brother mentioned it.
Philip? Ah, now I get it.
I'm sure that you must be getting a lot of flack from your relatives.
Well, gee, maybe because you guys are so young, or perhaps you're still in school. No, maybe because you haven't really known each other too long.
But I, for one, am happy for you.
You two obviously didn't get your story straight before you got here now, did you?
Look, I'm just worried you guys are going to wake up in 6 months and wonder what you've done, okay? You guys are still bouncing.
Bouncing?
Oh, I think young Cameron feels that we haven't fully recovered from being dumped by them. You know, that we're on the rebound, so to speak.
We are? Why did anybody tell me about this?
I'm sorry. I know I should.
You know, you don't have to make fun of him. He's only thinking of what's best for you. And it's not going to affect us one way or another.
Except that we care, okay?
I know that you guys care about us, okay? But we've really thought long and hard about this, and I think we both know what we're doing.
Yeah. We're in love, and nobody is going to talk us out of getting married.
Well, then, how about we congratulate you?
Well, thanks.
Congratulations. Best of luck.
You're going to make a very pretty bride. Thank you.
So we'll see you guys around campus?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
cool.
We're still taking classes.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Bye.
Take care.
What are you thinking?
Nothing. How about you?
Tell me the truth, Alan Michael. Wouldn't you rather be marrying Dinah?
Wouldn't you rather be marrying Cam?
Yes, Evie, I realize that. You just take care of it for right now, and I'll be down shortly. All right. What in the world is going on with you?
Don't talk to me like an errant child. I have been thinking. If you'll do the same, you'll see I'm right.
It's right to let Alan Michael ruin his life?
It's right to accept the inevitable. Alan Michael and Harley are determined to commit this act no matter what you say.
What, just because they're determined, you're going to go along with it?
I will put on my best smile. I will work hard to make the ceremony beautiful. I will attempt to teach Harley enough manners so she won't embarrass us any more than necessary.
I just cannot believe that you're being this calm about this.
I know how to cut my losses.
Oh, the losses are just beginning.
No, not if I get on the boy's good side, then persuade him.
You know damn well that if this marriage comes off, he's going to go right back to Alan with that money and a seat on the board. This goes against everything that we wanted to accomplish at this company when we got rid of him.
You're too late, Philip. You have put yourself on the outside. You can't hope to exert any influence on Alan Michael now.
Well, certainly not if I give up.
Not if you try to bully him. Don't you see how that makes us look next to Alan? Ah, your father's played this perfectly. He has nothing but time now that he's out of Spaulding, and he's used it to gain his son's trust. He's turned his disadvantage into his greatest advantage. You can take a lesson from the master, honey. You could use it.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Well, do you like this one?
Well, came to the right place. Well, thanks.
Yes, he needs everything.
He certainly does.
I think a jacket, some casual shirts and casual slacks, a few sweaters. It's getting cool outside.
I think a European cut. Yes?
No. I think a classic look. What do you think, Frank?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Let's try this on. Hmm?
Well, how's it look?
Hey, buddy, it's you. All the way.
Yeah, let's try this on with it. Okay, and we'll look for a tie for you.
Great.
This way.
Hey, listen, am I going to have a chance to talk to you?
Sure. We could talk right now if you want. What do you think of this tie? You think it's too much?
I don't know these things.
Maybe we can go with stripes or something. Some paisley could be, but as long as it's muted, I think it'll work. Look, would you mind showing these all to Will? And whichever one he wants, that's fine. I'm going to go check out some sweaters, okay? Be right back.
This is nice.
Hey, Will, these are ties, okay? Now, which one do you like?
Frank, I lost my memory, not my hearing.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you did understand what I said?
Yeah, I think I got it. I'm supposed to choose a tie, right?
That's right.
Gee, I must be getting better. Which ones do you like?
Well, it's kind of hard to say. Well, I mean, depends on what kind of fashion statement you're looking for.
Fashion statement?
Yeah.
Oh, Will, that looks great.
Isn't he fabulous? He was born to wear this.
Except I think the sleeves need to go up a little bit.
Bada bing. Mindy, I'm gonna go back to the garage, okay?
Oh, are you sure? This won't take too much longer. The sleeves shouldn't go up too much, though.
I'm out of here.
Oh, we'll talk later, right? Okay, this outfit is set. Now let's see what else we can do.
This one's the keeper.
What?
A lot better than your other boyfriend. The cowboy who wouldn't even wear a blue blazer. What were you thinking of?
I don't know. No, this guy, Will, he's not my boyfriend. He's just a friend. The guy who I was here earlier with, he's my boyfriend.
You do like them burly, don't you? Well, this one's the best fit yet.
Well, thanks for your advice.
Anytime. And here he is now, ready for Springfield's best dressed list.
Ooh, Will, this looks great.
You think?
Yes.
I could use some shoes.
Huh? We can help you there. Which ones do you like?
These.
Wait, I don't know, but I think you already have a pair of those.
No, for some reason, I think these are right.
Did he call yet?
No.
I just checked with the station on my car radio. There hasn't been an accident report or an incident concerning Josh's car.
That's because he's at Cross Creek.
I hope so. They also had something else for me. I need to go investigate a robbery on the east side. So I need to go. Are you going to be all right?
As soon as I hear from Otis.
Reva, please don't do anything rash.
I have to do whatever it's going to take to get Joshua calmed down.
When you find him, and I know you will, you'll let me know?
Sure. Thanks, Rusty.
I'll just keep my eyes out at the station. And if Josh has any information on Will and Sonny, I'm going to need it.
Why?
Well, Reva, he's been investigating. And the way things are going, if he found something, he wouldn't exactly give it to me.
Well, neither will I. Haven't you heard a word I said? I want this thing to stop. And if I can change it, I don't want to hear another word about it.
You be careful. Love you.
Hello.
Reva?
Otis. Thank God.
Yeah, Reva Shane, my land. It's been a year at least. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah, and the little one, how's she, huh?
She's fine, too.
Yeah, I sure would like to see her. Yeah, she must have grown quite a bit. Must be a handful by now. Probably talking, huh?
Yes, she sure is.
Yeah, she'd have her a good time up here now, don't you think? Yeah, why don't you two come along this time?
Come along.
Yeah, I saw Josh pull up the hill last night real late.
You saw Josh?
Well, saw his car. It's strange he didn't stop by. Usually he stops off and says hello and has a cup of coffee.
Have you seen Joshua today?
Now, that was strange, too. You know, usually he's up at the dawn, crack of dawn, out walking the creek, but I ain't seen hide nor hair of him yet. You're real pretty morning, too.
Otis, you have to do me a favor. You have to go up there now, right now, and find out if Joshua's okay.
Oh, I reckon he's just sleeping.
No, Otis, please. It's very important. And you call me back just as soon as you know anything.
Harley, is this all of it?
Yeah, everything's in the bedroom.
What are you doing over there?
Just cleaning up. We don't have maids here.
No, but you will now.
Yeah, we will now. What?
Look, I'm not bouncing. I was crazy about Dinah, but we never connected. Seeing her now makes me realize that I was all wrong. What I mean is that I don't hear bells when I see her, okay?
Really?
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. It's just the truth. And what about you and Cam?
Cam is a great guy. But he was just never right for me, you know? I never felt like I could be honest with him about who I am, you know? Yeah. Bogey and Bacall.
We're okay, but I wouldn't go that far.
No. My birds, my pride and joy. Frank gave them to me for my birthday last year. They're going to go with me.
I don't know how Aunt Alex is going to feel about that.
I'm not going anywhere without them.
Then again, constant change helps keep her young. She'll get over it.
Yeah. Thank you. Frankie, I thought you were working today.
I needed a day off. I didn't think you were ever coming back.
Look, I'll take this stuff out to the car. Are you okay? All right.
I'm sorry I smacked you.
That's okay. You know, I really think you could go a couple rounds with Mike Tyson, you know?
Yeah.
You never slapped me before.
Frank, I didn't mean to. I never wanted to hurt you in any way.
I know. Come on, I'm your big brother, remember? I mean, I know you better than anybody. That's why I really wish you'd reconsider about what you're
Don't say it. Please, please don't say that, Frank. Try and understand. This is my one chance of getting out of here and never coming back. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Frank, you know, you've been the best person to me my whole life. I don't think anybody else would have put up with such a bratty kid sister.
Obviously, it wasn't enough.
Don't say that. Please don't say that. You did the best that you could have done. You did the best that anybody could have done. Look, I know I haven't got the right to ask, but could you do me one more favor?
What?
Would you please just try to be happy for me?
Okay, I honestly think that all we have to do is keep an eye on Al and Michael, because I think they will slip up somewhere.
And what does that prove? That they've had a lover's quarrel. You can't break up a marriage based on that.
Damn it, stop fighting me.
I'm not. I'm being practical, Philip.
Are you beginning to see how hopeless this is?
No, this is not hopeless. There's a way to accomplish this.
Yes, there is, Philip. Be nice to Alan Michaels. Support him. Show him some respect. Then he will have reason to listen to you. Stop giving him reason to fight you.
Okay. Let's say I go along with this. I go along with the wedding. I'm the nicest guy in the world and he loves me. What is to prevent him from bankrolling Alan after it's finished?
Alan doesn't need his money so long as the housing development goes through.
Well, maybe it won't go through. Maybe they'll have zoning problems.
What?
I'm getting a seat on the zoning board, and I think there might be a lot of violations.
Oh, come on, Philip. You wouldn't do that.
You're damn right I would.
Darling, I forgot to tell you I took that spot on the zoning board.
You did what?
Well, you were out of town in Los Angeles when they called, and they needed an answer right away, so I took the job.
Well, that's okay, as long as it's one of us. Have you checked to see if there are any violations?
We haven't met on it yet, but if there is a violation, you can be sure we'll stop Alan.
What if there isn't?
Philip, I will continue to fight this development in my own way.
Listen, is it pointless to mention that this development could be very, very good for the community?
Just checking. Ross, Alan getting back into a position of power is ultimately a disaster for any community.
If Alan had a decent income, though, he might be kept from raiding Alan Michael's fund.
Yeah, or he might just be spurred on to try bigger and better things. Look, I think we're going at this backwards. There's got to be another way to stop this. I think it's the trust. Come on, you're the best damn lawyer I know. You can't do anything to prevent him from getting that money until he's 25?
It's lawyer-proof. Unless, of course, you want to act like the Immigration Service.
What?
If you can prove that this marriage is not really a marriage, I mean, that constitutes fraud. The Immigration Service does that quite often when they suspect people are getting married just to attain citizenship.
You mean if we can prove this is a marriage of convenience, just to get their hands on the trust?
You can keep Alan Michael from getting his hands on any of the money.
That should about do it, Miss Lewis. And the other suits will be altered by day after tomorrow.
Well, thank you.
Anytime, Miss Lewis. Anytime.
Well, I can't wait to see all these clothes on you. This was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember having had such a wonderful time.
I don't think that's much of a compliment under the circumstances.
Well, I really do appreciate it, Mindy.
Well, I enjoyed it.
Well, your friend didn't. I hope this won't cause any problems between you and Frank.
No, don't be silly. He just had to take care of a few things. He'll be fine.
Oh, good. Are you still in love with Rusty?
No. That's completely over with.
And you don't love Frankie either, do you? Princess.
This is great. Let's do it. Why didn't you say something about this before?
Because it is so difficult to establish fraud. It's also rather ugly. I mean, you got to hire private investigators to prove that they're not living as man and wife.
Ollie will make sure we don't have those grounds.
To tap their phones and tape their private conversations. In short, you have to prove the existence of a premarital arrangement. And that's just gathering the evidence. You could be in for a long court battle.
The press would have a field day with that, Philip.
No, they won't. No, they won't. And you're not going to have to get anybody ready for a wedding either.
What are you going to do?
I am going to stop this wedding to begin with. Okay. Now, Harley may be able to steamroll Alan Michael, and she may have you ready to play ball, but I'm not even close to giving up. I'll be damned if some little girl from Fifth Street is going to destroy everything that I have worked this hard for and make a fool of my brother. I'll stop her, and I'll do it myself.
Harley, you about ready?
Yeah.
Great. Let me help you with that, all right?
All right.
Okay.
Be careful. They don't like to be shaken up like that.
Okay. You guys need some help, or?
No, thanks. I'm all right.
Harley, what about the house?
What?
You know, the house.
Oh, the dollhouse.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you keep it, Frank? You know, they say that if you look into it at night before you go to sleep, it'll make all your dreams come true. Worked for me.
Take good care of your sister. I promise. Yeah.
Hello?
Reva, it's Otis.
Otis, I've been waiting.
Yeah, sorry it took me so long, but it's getting to be quite a walk for me up to that cabin.
Otis, did you find Joshua?
No, cabin was all locked up. I peeked through the windows, though. The place looked a wreck.
Did you see Joshua inside?
No, couldn't get inside either.
Well, don't you have a key?
Yeah, but the door was deadbolted from the inside. Reva, you still there?
Yes, I am.
Well, there's something else, honey. I don't want you to worry, but...
What is it?
Last night, the missus heard a gunshot. She didn't say nothing about it till just now. She figured it was a hunter.
They don't allow hunting at night, do they?
No, they don't. Reva, what do you want me to do?
Otis, I'm on my way. Thank you. Wish Grandma was here. I'm just gonna have to take you with me. We're gonna go bye-bye, okay? We're gonna go bye-bye. To a big ride, okay? Huh? And we'll be together all this time. Yeah. Yeah, here's your coat. We'll put this on in the car, okay? Here, Froggy. Hey, Froggy, too. Come on. Alan.
This portion of Guiding Light has been presented by Puffs and Puffs Plus Facial Tissue. We have a soft spot for noses. This has been Guiding Light. Men's Neckwear by Howard Behar. Be sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.